ल ल ल ल ल केटा हो के छ के छ के छ के छ नयाँ अपडेट आइसकेको छ अब के छ हेरिदिउँ त नयाँ अपडेटमा के छ एनालिटिक्स स्ट्रिम सेटिङ पब्लिकै छ होइन पब्लिक नै छ ओहुहुई पिबिपीको ओए चान्स सुरुमै पर्दैन नि त डेली गेम हान्दिमै डेली गेम सुरुमा ल प्ले गटे भाइ
प्ले
ल प्ले लाइभमा छौँ है हामी अब
लाइभमा
लाइभ लाइभ लाइभ
के को लाइभ
मेरो लाइभ ई फुटबल लाइभ
कसको फुटबल र
हुँ?
ए ई फुटबल
हुँ।
त अहिले कसको म्याच रहेछ भनेर
स्पेशल प्लेयर ओए के छ ए नट स्टार्टेड येट रिमेनिङ वान 9/4 देखि भोलि पर्सिदेखि होइन त 9 तारिकदेखि सुरु रहेछ अलिक गइराख्नुपर्ने क्या ओहो हो फार्मिन लोपेज यही चाहिन्छ अरे एमएफ के दिँदा ठिक हुन्छ त कस्तो खालको प्लेयर हो यो नयाँ हाम्रो के छ मिडफिल्डर यो त एलएमएफ यो के नयाँ हामीले चाहिने भनेको के यो हेर्नु त ग्रासी उही बुलेट हेडर माई गड देखाउँदैन यसको कहाँबाट हेर्छ कन्टेन्ट हेर्न मिल्दैन कन्टेन्ट टेलियन लिग डिफेन्डर अरे ज्यानिटी वियर ज्यानिटी हामीले त ओभर छ त नि त हेरे ला प्ले देख्छ ब्राइटनेस घटामा उसकोमा नेस्ता देख्छ नेस्ता छ क्या नेस्ता 187 हाइट 187 हाइट जेमिनाई हो जेमिनाईले बनाएको हो क्या मैले त केही गरेको होइन जस्ट सोध्ने हो त्यत्तिकै बनाइदिन्छ नेस्ता देख्छ रिस्ट्रोयर 187 हाइट 187 हाइट राम्रै हो नट द बेस्ट मिकफुट रेयरली फर्म स्ट्यान्डर्ड होइन अनवेभरिङ हुनुपर्ने होला हेडिङ छ होइन एरियल सुपेरिटी छ ओ एक्रोबेट सब एक्रोबेट एरियल फोटो अरे आम्मा के हो यो त एरियलै एरियल छ त मलाई त उसको लागि हो कि क्या हो त्यो यान कोलरको अगेन्स्टको लागि सब एरियलै एरियल छ भनेको डिएमएफ क्लियरेन्स सिट अफ डिएमएफ बक्स टु बक्स यसको सिटर त पहिला पनि थियो आएको होइन मोबाइल हो 199 भारानी हो र भारानीको 199 हो पहिला मेरो योहरू हेर्छु आइहाल्छ काले मुला भारानीको हाइट 184 छ हो कि क्या हो यसको कति छ 182 मात्रै म किन थुराम राख्दैछु त्यसो भए त्यो गरिदिउँ कि क्या हो यसलाई तर थुराम कुद्दैन नि त यो तर त्यो गरिदिउँ कि क्या हो देख्छ हेर त कस्तो छ मेरो खाइरहेको थियो त्यही भएर खाँदो रहेछ म किन नेस्ता खेलाउनु छोडेर त्यो उ गर्दैछु यसको के छ हेडिङ एरियल सुपेरियोरिटी एरियल फर्ट अर्को के छ अर्को एउटा थियो नि 4वटा थियो त एरियलको लागि त 199 होइन 191 हेर न थुरामले राइट ब्याक हान्दिउँ कि के हो यसै पनि त उ गर्दैन इन्डिभिजुअल इन्स्ट्रक्सनमा डिफेन्सिभ दिन्छु बरु त्यसलाई यसो गरिदिनु पर्ला यसको स्पिड हेरौँ ल स्पिड चाहिँ अलिकति विङ्गरहरूसँग अलिकति स्पिड हुनुपर्छ तर ठिकै छ यार 91 थुराम डिस्ट्रोयर नै हो थुराम डिस्ट्रोयर हो क्या काफुलाई हेरौँ ल काफुसँग काफुको के छ काफुको स्पिडहरू त राम्रो छ अभियसली राम्रो भइहाल्छ स्पिड 97 र 95 स्पिड राम्रो छ अनि काफु पनि अट्याकिङ फुलब्याक हो नि त बुझेनौ के चाहिँ 3टा डिस्ट्रोयर हुन्छ यो एउटा त मेरो उ हो नि त नि यो त के अरे बिल्डअप हो क्या एउटा यस्तो गर्नु पर्ला बिल्डअप के अरे ऊ बिल्डअप ल प्ले धिताल वेलकम है वेलकम धिताल यार यहाँ सजेस्ट गरे न यार यो हेर न यो नेस्ताको के अरे हाइट यति अग्लो छ भनेर त अहिले पो नोटिस गरिरहेको मैले 187 छ भनेर त अनि थुराम र राइट ब्याक अब 2टा डिस्ट्रोयर राख्नुभन्दा अब यो नेस्टा राम्रै लाग्यो मलाई होइन थुराम अब फेरि थुराम नखेलाउनु पनि पुलिसनेस नै हुन्छ तर थुरामको 182 मात्रै रहेछ के अरे यो क्या यो सेन्टर ब्याक पेयरिङ क्या अब एउटा बिल्डअप त राख्नै पर्यो होइन त यो राफायल मार्केज भन्ने बिल्डअप हो यसको हाइट थुरामभन्दा हल्का अग्लो छ सबै हाइट चाहिएको होइन क्या देख्छु मलाई यो एउटा त चाहियो नि हाइट यो सेन्टर ब्याक यही त छ 187 हाइटको काफुको कति छ हेर हाइट अरू कुनैको छैन हाइट 176 छ कहाँ छ भन्दैछ 4जनाको हाइट सबैभन्दा अग्लो 187 यो छ मेरो हेर नेस्ता अनि त्यहाँबाट अरू सबैको हेर त 182 र 184 मात्रै छ लेफ्ट ब्याक राइट ब्याकको हाइट हुन्न के बेसी थाहा छ मलाई बुझेँ मैले जस्ट उसको टर्ममा चाहिँ क्या अब कि त डिस्ट्रोयरमा थुराम हटाउनु पऱ्यो कि त नेस्ता हाल्नु पऱ्यो कि त डबल डिस्ट्रोयर खेल्नु पऱ्यो कि त अहिले जे राखेको छु त्यस्तो खेल्नु पऱ्यो क्या मैले बिल्डअपको पासिङ हेर्नु न बिल्डअप मैले त्यस्तो तरिकाले पास नै दिँदिनँ यस्तो छ 73 लो र के अरे लफ्टेड पास नै 73 अर्को खेलाउनु फर्म अनुसारको बुलेट र अन्य ओपीसँग नेस्ता ए त्यो पनि ठिकै हो है हो यस्तै गरिदिउँ त्यसो भए रफाल मार्केट कहाँ छ यस्तै गरिदिइराख्नु त सीमा झरिरहेको छ यो डेभिड डिगा ए नयाँ हाम्रो नयाँ प्लेयर हालौँ न प्लेयर नेम ओहो फर्मिन लोपेज आयो गाइज फर्मिन लोपेज जसलाई लास्ट मैले पर्खिरहेको थिएँ कस्तो खेल्ने हो भने उसको सट्टा हटाउनु सट्टा हटाउ यिनीहरूको फर्म हेरौँ न एकचोटि कसको हट डानियलमाको घटेछ फर्मिन लोपेज त ए भइहाल्छ ओल्मोको सट्टा होइन सेन्टर ब्याक सिएमएफ चाहिहाल्यो डिएमएफ पनि एउटा सेपमा चाहिहाल्यो लिखाङ इनको सट्टा राखिदिनु पर्ला होइन लिखाङ इन होइन ओल्मोको सट्टा राखिदिउँ ल डिटेल हेरौँ यहाँ त्यसको के छ ओल्मोको सट्टा राख्नु न यसलाई त हेरे ल ल ल त्यही गर्दै ओहो ओहो हो 96 95 95 पास 87 ग्राउन्ड पास फिनिसिङ 87 एट्स डबल टच छ नाइस मार्सिल्टन चाहियो क्या यसलाई ए मसँग मार्सिल्टनवाला थियो एउटा कट बिहाइन्ड एन्ड टर्न सोल कन्ट्रोल लङ रेन्ज कर्लर लङ रेन्ज सुटिङ लो स्क्रिमर ओहो हो वान टच पास थ्रु पासिङ ट्र्याक ब्याक फाइटिङ स्पिड ए लभले के छ डिफेन्सिभमा डिफेन्सिभ इन्गेजमेन्ट एग्रेसन राम्रो छ नाइस यार अब यसलाई दिने चाहिँ के प्लेयर प्रोग्रेसन त अहिले यतिकै छोडिदिउँ स्टोर क्राफ्टिङ हार्डवर्कर मैले बनाएको चाहिँ 888710 स्ट्राइकर इन्स्टिङ्क्ट अग्रेसन एक्सिलेसन फिजिकल स्ट्यामिना ला स्ट्राइकर इन्स्टिङ्क्टै आइदियो यार एकचोटि नै भुल्छ क्या यसको लागि होइन क्या खासमा स्ट्राइकर इन्स्टिङ्क्ट प्लेयर प्रोग्रेसनमा के अरे 8887 888710 अरे मुख नछाडो क्या मुख नछाडो डमी रनर 88मा गऱ्यो भने बल कन्ट्रोल लुज गर्छ तिम्रो तरिकाले अरे बल कन्ट्रोल ड्रिब्लिङ टाइट पोजिसन सबै लुज गर्छ के पाउँछ भन्दा फिनिसिङ बढो पास उस्ताको उस्तै छ पास स्पिड र एक्सिलरेसन 1996 पहिला कति पो थियो मैले त बिर्सेँ यार 1996 1996 एएमएफ हो एएमएफलाई डमी रनरले कसरी उ गर्छ यार यसको मार्सिल्टनवालालाई दिइहालौँ ल पैसा छ प्योर फ्युजन छैन रहेछ पैसा बेच्नु पर्ने भयो नि त प्लेयरहरू फेरि हेर्नु न त लु स्क्रिमर युज गर्नु छ यही यो गर्न ल ल ल एकचोटि ट्राई गर्छु ल तर भर्खर पहिला यो प्लेयरहरू हटाऊँ यो नचाहिनेहरू एउटा यसलाई मार्सिल्टन दिइहालौँ न एकचोटि गार्सिया यो पनि हट हटौँ यो त उसको त गार्सिया एरिया पिन चाहिँदैन मार्टियल एकुई क्या गालमाडा नहटाऊँ उनीहरूले बेच्दा कति दिन्छ यति मात्रै कोपामरलाई बेचिदिउँ कि क्या पैसा छैन त 2,60,000 3 लाख जति त चाहिहाल्यो यिनीहरूसँग स्टेट्स एक हानौँ त हेरे ल ल ल ल हानौँ ल डिटेल लेभल ट्रेनिङ प्लेयर प्रोग्रेसन अर्कैमा आइहाल्यो स्किल ट्रेनिङ प्लेयर फ्युजन यसको स्किल ट्रेनिङमा के छ योसँग स्किल ओए भयो भर्दो रहेछ त योसँग त विल ह्युक्सलाई हटाइदिनु पर्यो कति भयो त्यो पेयर अनि तिनीहरूसँग ऊ छ क्या के भन्छ त्यो स्किलहरू दिएको छ क्या त्यही भएर हटाउने अब चाहिन्छ पछि भनेर हो क्या एक्स्ट्रालाई पो दिनु हो त्यो स्किल ट्रेनिङको खै त्यतिखेर के दिमागमा आयो थाहा छैन यार। नभएर एमएकएफमा यसो के अरे अराफा मान्न आउँदैछ यहाँ। फेरि एमएफए लगाउनु यसलाई अनि हान्छ सिक्स अनि त्यहाँबाट सिकेपछि अनि पछि युट्युब हेर्दै रमाउनुलाई प्याक ओपनिङ। ए यो खै मलाई चाहिएको छैन हौ डिपिओवाला प्याक, अर्को पर्किन्छु ल। मन्डेको लागि मन्डे केही छ कि राम्रो? के गर्दैछ बाका दिलिपी? टाइमहरू बनायो? म्यानेजरलाई राखौँ भने पैसा अब सकिने भयो मेरो। अरे के गर्छौ? मासु बसाइरहेको थियो यार। सेन्चुरी लाग्यो भने त मार्नुपर्ने। यो पैन्जलसँग त लाग्छ होला। एक्सिलेन्ट किन आउँछ? मलाई के थाहा, मैले थोडी बनाएको हो। एउटा सुपर च्याट मिल्यो। अब त्यो ऊ खोल्नुपर्छ क्या पहिला, अनि मात्रै सुपर च्याट मेम्बरसिपहरू सबै अनि अनलक हुन्छ होला। ओए सिएमएफ खेल्छ? खेल्दो रहेछ त। भर्खर युट्युब गर्न थालेको देख्छु तिमी? एउटा सिएमएफलाई नै म टाइट मार्न राखिदिउँ न।
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And already we're underway here.
I think in Christian Abbiati, you have one of the best Italian goalkeepers of his generation.
Must be.
Yeah, well, on the international scene, he's always been overshadowed, I suppose, by more illustrious rivals.
Well, he has, but regardless of all of that, you just have to look at what he's achieved.
A great shot stopper, very decisive and quick in one-on-ones, and just an excellent all-round command of the penalty box.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's a shade optimistic. Ribéry. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Big header! It's in!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Terrific header. He met that with aplomb.
Oh, it's a fantastic...
Oh, shooting chance! Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Del Piero. Good ball, good take.
Look.
Fermin. Piqué. Passes coming off in quick succession here. That's gone for a throw-in. And here's Shevchenko. Marquez did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Nicely aimed pass. Played into the box. Climbs up big! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
And it's Lopez.
That's good play from him.
Ribery could try cutting inside here.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Del Piero is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Chiellini defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Oh, good-looking ball. That's been cut out. Well played. Vermeer takes a shot. And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Argentina with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, easy pickings there. Best, a player who needs no introduction.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space. And the shot! The ball's run loose here. Can he... Oh, what has happened here? And it's Vieira. Now it's Chris. Can he finish? And it's hit the woodwork and out.
50% भन्दा कमै पावरले हान्दा के अरे फर्मिनले हान्दा पावर चाहिँ % याद राखौँला
Belletti for Xavi Alonso. O'Shea. Great vision.
हेर न कस्तो राम्रो हुन सक्दिन यार म थ्रु नै दिन सक्दिन के
30 minutes
त्यस्तै वाला
gone.
जान्छ के मेरो थ्रुहरु
And this is Ronaldo. Vieira. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's found a way past. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Vieira did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
ल
Oh, he couldn't quite make it.
ए मामा के
Messi looks to get on the end of this. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that's a simple one for the keeper.
Subscribe, guys.
भेट त
Shevchenko. Messi looking to add to his goal. Messi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
Low way
Oh,
fall.
now this is
Nice.
interesting,
Nice
and the
penalty.
referee has
Penalty.
pointed to the spot. And that is a huge
Penalty
moment in the
and
context of the game. Argentina on the spot for parity. A formality, we're level.
मान्छे
Not
कहाँ
a
हो
twitch, not a blink.
Should we have ever doubted him? Cool as you like.
Argentina grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Ah.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect.
Ui,
Shevchenko!
Shevchenko.
That's been intercepted.
That's great.
There's the shot!
भन्ने
Ambitious,
ठाउँमा दियो यार
but just off target.
मामा अब आरपी हान्न
Certainly
थाल्नु
could
पर्ला
have been
फेरि
something so much more.
भ्युवरै आउँदैन नि 9 मिनट सिटमा राख्नु अरे त्यहाँ हेर देख्छ लिगी हान्दै
And it's Ribery. And here's Shevchenko. Cristiano Ronaldo. Fermin. And it's Xavi Alonso. Messi providing an outlet on that flank. Vieira conjures time and space where few can. Now he's off and running.
त्यो भेटेको
O'Shea.
भेटहरू हाइट उयो भएर
It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Marquez. Fermin. Argentina do have a chance to counter here. Mateus.
ओइ फर्मिन लपेजमा राम्रो छ तर
Knocks it
डिफेन्स
into space. Ribery in acres of space out wide. Ribery. Ribery crosses. And he can clear it away. And there is the half-time whistle. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go and they head into the break all square. Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half.
I'm sure they will make fine souvenirs.
Argentina get the second half started. Lopez. That's tidy. Quick look, then he gets
अन्त
big.
ओइ सी
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Mateus. Now there's a big chance.
नाइ
Now,
पावर
who's
सुट
going
हान्नु
to be
त्यहाँ
first to this? Fermin.
नाइ
And it's Lopez. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
It'll pass back. Well
No.
seen. Saw that coming. Belletti. Can he spark a counter here? Well timed. Excellent interception. Marquez. Best. And he plays one through. Del Piero. And the finish!
अम्मा यो जाठ यो अभियातीले रोकेको
And it's
के रोकेको
Lopez.
हो मादर
Ribery. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And it's Messi. Belletti. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Messi picks it up out wide. Vieira was in no mood for any of that. Best.
बुझ्न भाइ
Barcelona are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape. Certainly when
हेरसाह
defending at
भइसक्यो
least.
खै अब
Because they've got
कस्तो
to be
कस्तो
ready
रोक्यो यार
to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Vieira. Best. And that is a little
see a little bit.
undercooked. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Pass is just off target. Argentina have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Costa Curta. Fermin. Now Costa Curta. Piqué. And it's Chiellini. To O'Shea. Now it's Shevchenko. Fermin. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
अस्ति भेटेन क्या यस्तो कस्तो राम्रो
And it's Lopez. And it's O'Shea. Now it's Messi.
That's positional gold.
No, no, no.
The utilisation of space.
सिप्जेन्कोले फेरि
Cafu
यस्तो
gets it
हान्छ यार
away. Fermin. And that interception
Arba.
was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And
Ui, बचाइदियो यार
Shevchenko! And he's really put himself on the line here.
यो सिप्जेन्कोले कस्तो हान्छ त्यो पोजिसनिङ पनि राम्रो छ त्यो स्ट्राइकर
Xavi Alonso plays it short. Hoisted in. Mendes attempts a clearance. Argentina have the chance to go the other way. Oh, they can break here.
Balati.
That'll be a throw.
अर्का साम्बाङले यहाँनिर उ भाषण दिँदैछ
के भन्दैछ
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
पाँचमा
And the
पुगिसक्यो
through ball. Oh, that's fabulous.
नाइस डिफेन्स
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. And here's Messi. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
लास्ट मोमेन्ट स्लाइडिङ हालेर बचाइदियो यार
सम्पत्ति छानबिन हुनुपर्छ अरे पहिला सुरुमा सांसदबाटै सुरु हुनुपर्छ अरे किनकि आफूबाट सुरु भएन भने कसरी अरूलाई फलो गराउनु
That's an imaginative pass.
ओइ कस्तो मिठो पास
Thuram can get it clear.
नाइ
Real chance!
ओइ बचायो डिडाले
Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
Del Piero. Oh, he's
Check
burst
by-
through.
Hey!
It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Argentina clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
एकदम शिक्षा के अरे के भन्नु मैले त नेपाली
Well,
बुझिन
the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
कुद्न भाइ बेस्ट
Looking for a runner. Oh, that's a key interception. And he's gone searching crossfield. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo, distributed tidily. Now, can they get him away? And this is Ronaldo. Plays it in, takes a shot!
ओइ
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
क्या करूँ मैं भाई क्या करूँ
Now the ball's gone astray. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well,
तेरी
a goal
कस्तो
either way
ढुकेको
at this
छ
stage would qualify as a steal.
नाइस
Dink through. And this is Shevchenko. And the shot! Goal! Barcelona! Into the lead once more. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Barcelona are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Barcelona take the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals,
कैसे
Peter, in
कैसे
this
छिराऊँ भाइ
team,
कैसे
he's
छिराऊँ
always the number one
छिर्दै
contender,
छिर्दैन त
and he's
किपर
done it
अभिया
again.
कस्तो गाँडै किपर हो यार त्यो मा
Can he get on the end of this? He is through here.
ए
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Nuno Mendes is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. There'll be a minute of stoppage time, and he's made sure that's not getting
मैले
through.
गरेको त्यसले हान्नुपर्छ
And that will be it.
फोटो हालेर बुरो डिसएपियर्ड
Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day,
Kuman
but
ko.
alas, that
Salsa
wasn't to
chandal
be,
ke
and
haina
they
ke
go
wasta.
down by the odd goal. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Argentina never really got into this game. I think conceding early as they did seemed to completely undermine whatever had been put in place
Kak
before they
कस्तो
left
खेल्न
that
मन
dressing room,
लाग्छ
and they just didn't readjust to it at all.
तिमीलाई चाहिने कुन छ अरे त्यसमा देख्छि डिस्ट्रोयर एउटा डिस्ट्रोयर छ के दियो कसको पनि दिएछ त अर्को के छ एलबीमा माल दिने आए त भए फान्थ्यो होला माल दिने अब खोइ डिएमएफ नि राम्रो रहेछ फेसबुक हेर्नु तिम्रो के छ डिएमएफमा अहिले राम्रै छ त होइन नि दाइ भन्ने डिएमएफ हेरौँ यता दाइको लागि म गएर प्याक खोल्न सिबी त बाल्नु छ अरे ए उहाँ खोल्दा हुन्छ है अफेन्सिभ अवेरनेस यो भन्दा यो नयाँ सिडर्फ अफेन्सिभ अवेरनेस त के गर्नु डिएमएफलाई अफेन्सिभ अवेरनेस बल कन्ट्रोल पनि राम्रो सबै राम्रो डिफेन्सिभमा
ऱ्यामको प्राइसहरु लत्तै घट्यो रे
हो र होइन होला
घट्दैछ बिस्तारै लत्तै त घटे छैन
अलिअलि घट्ने
लत्तै
चाहिँ
घट्यो
घटिरहेछ
अरे $450 पनि अहिले 290
एम्बर्सी मादर त्यो मासीमा
त्यो
एम्बर्सी
त खतरा हो त 450 बाट 200 ओ माय गॉड
यो सिडर्फ तर राम्रो हो यार सिडर्फ पनि
290
सिडर्फको के किन किकिङ पावर स्पिड राम्रो छ राम्रो एक्सेलरेसन पनि राम्रो छ ओ नाइस
भइहाल्यो नि हाम्रो लागि
अग्रेसन
falling for the first time in Nepal.
डिफेन्सिभ अवेरनेस राम्रो हो त त्यो डिएमएफ
Hello
लाई
and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very
डिफेन्सिभ
nicely here.
एंगेजमेन्ट
Gorgeous,
अलिअलि त
gorgeous
फरक छ
evening.
जस्तै
The
रहेछ
skies are clear, the noise
हेड
is
चाहिँ के छ
fervent,
उसको
the atmosphere
Seedorf ko.
frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
200 घट्यो
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football and we're about to be dished up a feast of it.
490 बाट
If you're just joining us, we are already underway. It does seem to be a 4-3-3, Jim.
Yeah, and the two wide players up front can make the system pretty much succeed or fail. They'll be quite flexible in there.
They want to be quick to recover this.
एक्चुअली बडी साइज पल्किहाल्छ नि कहाँ
This is the time you need that pace.
सो लाइभ ट्र्याक गर्ने हुँदैन यो ऱ्यामको प्राइसहरु
Well, Peter, here we have one of the greatest defenders of all time, Alessandro Costa Curta.
Yeah, in a sense, understated, isn't he? Certainly, some would say underrated. And he's had a hit! Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now it's Messi. And he's had it nicked away.
नै ल हेर न मा
He's found a way through. Messi! Best. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Vermin. Ribéry. What a throw in.
कहाँबाट आयो चोदो गरे
Now it's Shevchenko. He's found a way through.
फ्रम हेडर या
Caught offside that time.
यार चोदो हो कि देख्छि हो म त बुझ्दै रहेछ नि ए आफैले मेसेज गर्यो कि
Cafu. And this is Ronaldo. Ronaldo gets into some space. Goes for a shot! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Well, nothing to report in terms of goals, but it's not for the want of trying.
Well, it's certainly not a drab affair, Peter. It's had its moments.
And he's managed to get free. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Best. Looking for the run. Lopez. There's the header!
नहीं होगा
And he was there to get a vital touch.
तो
Del
रेट्स
Piero
6000
clearly
रुपये
thought he
खेल्नु
had the
पर्यो
beating of the
रसिङ
keeper.
हेरेर तँले 6000 दिनाले
Argentina with the corner, they're first.
ल भाइ हेडर दे भाइ नहीं 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 उता माथि दियो
And now they can spring out of defence. Marquez gets over and intercepts. And it's Del Piero.
ल
So what can they make of this? And they're not going to make any further progress now. Cafu is always looking to play quality balls. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's a good ball out wide. He's shifting through the gears here. Fermin. Best. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo, showing good feet. Fermin, he's gone for goal!
दियो क्या दियो
Beyond special, a
Fermin ने
worldie and a half. Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Argentina have taken the lead.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus...
नहीं की
And yes, it's there! They're level in a trice!
Well, if ever you want to see a
Player
lesson in
is
responding to a
Player is
deficit,
the last
that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Barcelona grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Cleared without complication.
Nice. नहीं cancel कसरी गर्दै
That
यार
pass isn't the best. That is ended up in no man's land. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Now this could be a chance. He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. He's through here. That is good alertness. Cafu. Vieira.
They want to make the most of this turnover.
Ronaldo gets flagged offside. Costa Curta. O'Shea. Can he get it through? And this is Ronaldo. Well read. And the danger is averted. Costa Curta. And it's Ribéry. And Fermin. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Fermin is sporting a guilty look after that.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Costa Curta. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Shevchenko. Messi. Great vision. He's in plenty of space here.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and
keeper. Again. Defending of the desperate variety. There's
तो
the
दामी
whistle
टच
for
लेखेको छ म त
half-time.
त्यसले सर्ट हानेको भए त फिक्स गोल हुन्थ्यो
Nothing
क्या
to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. So there was the first half.
Who wants half-time when you have a contest this good? I can only hope it picks up where it left off.
So all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. So we're just settling back into this second half. It's their second corner of the game. Terrific header.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Xavi Alonso. Now it's Messi. Some good work on the right flank here. And it's Shevchenko. And that's a good ball.
ओए कस्तो देखायो
Decent chance!
के स्किल देखायो यार भर्खरै
That
मान्छेले
was superb goalkeeping.
Firmine actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Corner number 2 then. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Argentina are looking to go forward now. And this is Ronaldo. He's onside.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! It's
हानै
in!
हानै हानै रोनाल्डोले
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
You don't keep those out. He just knew.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Argentina take the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Yeah, that does look
मेसी
a foul.
खिचाएको थियो
Referee's
मान्छेले
given a
कस्तो
free
हान्छ
kick.
अरे शिवचेङ्कोले
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range.
We could be looking at a game-changing moment.
Shevchenko! Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
खतरा
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
So, third corner of the game. Ribery!
ओए म छिरो
And
भनेको
that's caused a worry or two.
That is a really good chance miss, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
ल महावीर पुनको आइसकेको छ
अब महावीरले चाहिँ के अरे रिसर्च सेन्टर बनाउनुपर्छ भन्छ
जे गर्नु नि गर्नु मलाई
So, Jim, is
भन्ने
that the
केही
manager
छैन।
telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here,
Speed हिँडेकै
and
मात्रै
he
speed
wants
हिँडेको
them
गरेर
to
झोलासोला
press
बोकेर हिँड्यो
as high as they can
भिडियो
and get in the right position
बोके
to do
बेचेको
that collectively.
होइन होइन अघि बढ्नु
Vieira plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Best.
नाइ कस्तो रोकिदिन्छ यार यो मान्छेको
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
लो
Vieira.
त्यो यो ओलन्समा अचानक रन रोकेर उतापट्टि
Firmine. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Del Piero. Big chance! Now, who's going to be first to
म आउनै
this?
नपर्ने नपर्ने ठाउँमा कसरी आइपुगेँ अरे
Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
And it's Belletti. And he was quick to react. And this is Messi. Vieira. Best.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
ल सबले ताली पिट्यो त महावीर पिनलाई त
महावीर पिनको अब इगो जाग्छ क्या अब यतिकै
And here's Shevchenko.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They
No,
can't
he
let the
didn't.
intensity drop now, Peter.
Not that
Well,
way.
they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take...
He rises!
Wait!
No mistake! Once more they've done it! They just will
हाने
not
कस्तो
lie
unexpected goal
down.
हान्दे यार
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character. Wonderful.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Barcelona are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something
Yeah,
out of
they
nothing
like taller,
there.
bhai, taller,
A few
taller,
seconds
not
was all
that.
it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Fuck. I'm fucked.
Great ball, and he's in here. A header! Goal! Barcelona! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and made it perfectly.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Barcelona go into the lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up. Something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Now then, the ball's come loose. Best. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Well, now it's a race for the ball. He's trying to hit the front line here. And that is a little undercooked. And this is Del Piero! So close to drawing level.
Del Piero clearly wanted to level things up in a hurry here. It didn't quite come off for him, but top marks for the effort.
Oh, smashing header!
Messing header
Oh,
outside the
that could
post.
cost them.
Such a good opportunity, Peter. I hope he doesn't end up regretting that miss.
Oh, easy pickings there. And here's Del Piero. Thinks about the shot. 5 minutes left on the clock.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
And Shevchenko! Mendes gets it clear. Piqué makes the interception. Belletti. Messi is herring after that one. Fermin. And it's Vieira. Xavi Alonso. And here's Shevchenko. It's a threatening ball. Fermin! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 4 coming up here. Up he goes!
Oi!
Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Nej. Outdoor.
Del Piero. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. He's picked his way through.
तेरी गाल है बड़े मैं अंदर
And
जीजू
that
यार
will
कस्तो
be the
सीख दिया
final
दुईटा
act.
हेडर
A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established.
फर्मिन त राम छैन क्या हो प्लाटिनी नै खेल्नु पर्ला निस्ता खोइ त अरे हाल्नै बिर्सेछु ल्याम दुईटा निस्ता हालेर पनि फरक त पर्छ जस्तो लाग्दैन मलाई त्यस्तो प्लाटिनी नै हाल्नुपर्छ होला यो फर्मिनले धेरै गरेन तर पास त ठिकै दिइरहेको सुपरसम्म खेलाउनु पर्ला यसलाई चाहियो तर अरू काम छैन मलाई सबलाई भइहाल्छ नि कस्तो काम छैन भन्ने हुँदैन नि बेन्च स्क्वाड राम्रो हुनु पर्दैन कति मिनट गइसक्यो प्लाटिनी तर भिएराले कस्तो राम्रो डिफेन्ड गरिरहेको थियो यार
Hello and welcome one and all.
कति मिनट बोल्यो मामा अनि के अरे
Gorgeous evening. The skies are clear. The noise
1 घण्टा 7 मिनट बोल्यो न
the atmosphere frenetic.
कहिले दिन्छ त्यसलाई 1 घण्टा 7 मिनेट
This is Peter Drury and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
प्लेयर भाइ
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. The action has already started.
अतिस दे त भाइ स्लाइड गरेर
And that interception was
भान्जेहरु त काठमाडौँ आइसक्यो त अनि
That's great
मामा नि
positioning. So good from him.
It's Thiago.
भान्जेहरु त अनि
It's
काठमाडौँ
Ramos.
आइसक्यो त
Who's going to get there?
के
Oh, that's
काठमाडौँ
neat.
काठमाडौँ
दुई जनासँग एकैचोटी बोले जस्तो भइरहेको मान्छे काठमाडौँ आएको
Oh,
नि
he enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
That appeared to be an
Shevchenko! It's bounced back off the post. Ribéry crosses it in.
well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, well played.
Now there's a player with a silky pass and a steely tackle.
Xabi Alonso.
Yeah, a midfielder renowned for his tremendous array of passes while offering his defence a solid shielding presence too.
Players don't come a whole lot better in his position, do they?
Not really, and not many can boast the same quality of performance either, Peter.
And they're back on the ball again. Shot could be on. Marquez did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And this is Del Piero.
हैन हेडेर त पनि
Oh, what a climb!
हाम्रो पनि छ नि हेडेर
Goal, Argentina! One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Argentina are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So a breakthrough already. And that's not going to reach. Best.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
He is through here.
महावीर पुनसे सदनमा मेरो भूमिका पक्ष विपक्ष भन्दा
This
नि
is Del
निष्पक्ष
Piero. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Now that is commitment to the cause.
पास दिनुपर्छ मैले त्यहाँबाट भिजनै छैन अनि
Argentina with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually.
भिरी
O'Shea attempts a clearance. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Best. Now it's Del Piero. Del Piero going face to face with his great rival.
नाइ
Looking for a runner. Played into space out wide. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Chance for a shot! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Corner number 2 then. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Best, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. He's found a way through. And he's in on goal. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Ribery is always looking to play quality balls. Thiago. Now it's Shevchenko.
Nice, very Platini.
And it's Michel Platini. And he's well positioned here. Xavi Alonso. It's Belletti. Good running, strong and purposeful. No, that's been intercepted. Yeah.
Now
it's Messi. He's gone for goal! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Argentina do have a chance to counter here. And he's picked out the run. He's in a great position here. And that's another good win of the ball. Xavi Alonso. Shevchenko. Now it's Xavi Alonso. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And the pass is intercepted. Cafu. And this is Ribery. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Mateus. Cafu.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
He shifted it to the flank. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And it's Shevchenko. Barcelona ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Costa Curta.
Argentina really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
And it's played forward. And the assistant referee
Off.
rightly gives him offside.
नेपाली बोल्न आउँदो रहेछ राम्रो अरु के बोल्दिनु
हाम्रो गृहमन्त्री यस्तो
Ribery.
भएन
Thiago.
That's just playing it safe
यो
and
हेरेर
simple.
नबोलाऊ है नबोलाऊ यो हेरेर बोल्ने चलन
Belletti.
खेलौँ है गर्न बेला हुँदैन यसले
It's a good spell of possession, this. Shot a goal!
आफूलाई जे बोल्नु मलाई त्यही बोल्नु
He's keen, determined to have his say.
Barcelona really can be very happy with the way they're going about things.
यो मन्त्रीहरुको सबको
They'll want to
पैसा के अरे
capitalize on this good spell though.
स्यालेरी यो गर्दिम भन्नु
सास फेरि
Has a look and plays it forward. Chiellini. Ambitious ball here.
अगाडि चाहिँ किन हेर्दै
जस एभ्रीडे एउटा न एउटा पक्डिरहेको छ हैन त
And the half-time whistle goes. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Okay, they got hit with that one sucker punch, but I don't think there was much wrong with their overall approach. I think the boss needs to give his team a lift during the break. They should still be quite buoyant.
Argentina, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
So, third corner of the game.
ना कहाँ दियो
यसले बोलेकै केही बुझेन हो के भन्दै
And the shot! And that was probably asking just too much.
Yeah, typically for him, that was the furthest thing from easy, but it still didn't stop him having a go.
Now it's Del Piero.
Vidal
Del
bhai.
Piero with the cross. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. And now a sudden chance to counter. And here's Del Piero.
कुछ तो करता है
Thiago. Can he spark a counter here?
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's in a good position here.
अम्मा
Well, now it's a race for the ball.
तू डिफेंस करेगा रे
That
वांचे
is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that's really well manoeuvred. Oh, he's got a son. Oh, shooting chance!
ये कीपर मार
And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he
You
was
gotta
well
scream,
placed to deal with that.
व्यापारी दीपक खड्का पक्राउ रे
They're up to 5 corners
दीपक
now.
भट्ट
आज कतिवटा पक्रियो चेक भाइ
Big header! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And now they can spring out of defence. Belletti. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Good read, needed to be. Barcelona appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter.
And Shevchenko! Oh, what has happened here?
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Look at
Get
the
up there.
mighty effort!
यो किपर यो मान
What
तर
a
यो यहाँ
terrific
खाँदैछ यो
save from the
किपर
keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
ये जे रोक्दिन्छ यार
The corner count is rising. That's 6. He's got four.
ला बल्ल
It's
ह्याक
in.
भन्ने बित्तिकै यसरी भन्नुपर्ने रहेछ नि त
And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So that's 2 now without reply. Here's a chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Messi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Ribery! He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
No way through there. Best. That is a great pick out.
गब्ले भन्छ कस्तो भयो त मान्छे
Well, that had the makings of something
Tamil
quite
ba?
promising, but it's
फोर
fizzled out into
स्टार
nothing.
होटलको रैला गरियो त फोर स्टार
That's
होटलमा
been cut out, well played. Looking for the run. Vieira. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Plays a sharp little ball here. Xavi Alonso.
गइसक्यो
And it's Belletti.
दिएर गइसक्यो
बालिनले दिइसक्यो
खै त्यो थाहा छैन
And it's Thiago.
टिकाराम यात्री कसरी बोलेछ हेरौँ न
And it's made its way to him.
नै त्यसलाई होइन
Xavi Alonso. Thiago. Nicely aimed pass.
यो दाइ फ्रेन्डली मात्र खेल्ने हो क्या
एमाजोनको डाटा सेन्टरमा हान्दियो
लास्ट
त इरानले लगेर बम
हो र कहिले
Xavi Alonso picks it up from the
कहाँको
आज
डाटा
goalkeeper.
सेन्टर
आज त
75 minutes
अमेरिकाको
played.
ओइ बेटा
And he's picked out the run.
एमाजोन डाटा
Plenty
सेन्टरमा
chance.
इजरायलमा थियो
Relentless.
कस्तो
Just
बालिनले बोलेकै
relentless.
रहन्छ त हैन हर्का साम्पाङ बोल्दै छ त
बोलिसक्यो
And the
होला
lead
अर्को सामान
is
बोलिसक्यो
extended still further.
यो पाखेहरु चाहिँ के बोल्दै खाने
No space, no
अनि
problem.
सबैले बोल्न दिने हो
उनीहरूले
नि त
Just
भन्छ
cannot stop him.
संसदहरु
Well,
सबैले
he had
बोल्ने
to
हो
deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his
आफ्नो आफ्नो
tenacity won the
क्षेत्रको
day.
A case now of complete
अड्केर
control.
छ गिचिक्क
Costa Curta. The pressing's intense and it's paid off.
उयो ज्ञानेन्द्र साई पनि बोले चाहिँ
Platini will
सबै
not want to
हुन्छ
lose out here, not against this opponent.
यो यो यो
अब
यसमा
लिग
के
खेल्नु
हो
भने अब
Yes, it
भइहाल्यो अब
is.
लास्ट इयर गेम खेल्नु
Yeah, they
खेल्नु
look as
होला
if they're
लिग
intent
भोक
beats
लागिरहेको
Yeah,
on
yeah, the
stopping
paragraph
him
for the
outside
other
the laws
yo,
of the game,
Mr.
so the referee is going to have to be
Yo,
very
Mr.
alert.
गृहमन्त्री
Well, if he's serious about trying from this range, I think he must feel he can generate the
पढ्नु
power.
परिहाल्यो नि
Big
क्या
ask.
संविधानको सबै धारा मेन्सन गर्नुपर्छ नि
होइन अलिकति
के
पद
भन्नु?
सजै छैन अनि
कम्युनिस्टहरूले
Save by Abiati.
के अरे सुदन गुरुङ
Great football.
सुदन गुरुङ
कम्युनिस्टको त सुदन गुरुङ नि
त्यसले क्या त्यस्तो पढ्यो भने
त्यो मामाले नि अघि भन्दै थियो क्या पढ्नै जान्दैन भनेर
Good reason for optimism here.
पढ्ने त्यो पुरो मिडियममा यसो रोकिन पर्छ कुन कुन ठाउँमा पज हान्न पर्छ अनि त्यो अरू बुझिने गरी भन्न पर्छ नि छैन खरर पढ्दै जानेको त्यो किन
चाहिँ आयो त
Not
गीत
pretty, but it gets the job done.
आउँदै जाँदै
Barcelona are
League-
looking to go
अहिले
forward
उनीहरू
now.
गरेको छन् ए नै
लिग किन खेल्नु इभेन्ट
That
त्यत्रो
has
आएको
ended
छ
up in no man's land.
त्यही
के
हो नि
भन्छ?
यार,
बिबी खेल्ने
ले त लाइभ भर्खर हान्नु भयो कि
Oh, facing up to his adversary.
बिचमा
एक
बन्द
This
थियो
घन्टा
is
भयो
a
भाइ
formidable
भनेको
matchup.
एक घन्टा फ्रेन्डली खेल
And here's
मगाको यो एक
Ribery.
हप्तामा हान्नुभयो अरूलाई
Bounce of passing here,
I know,
really
but give me
easy
that.
on
तिमी
the
तिमी
eye.
बिना हानेकै छैन क्या
Barcelona really aren't
के
making anything
गेमहरू छैन
meaningful
भन्दै
of their
हुनुहुन्छ
time on the ball.
फुटबलहरू के अरे ऊ पनि ऱ्याङ्क
आमाले
ऱ्याङ्क पुस्ने गर्न मिल्दैन
हाल्यो नि भाइ 2000 रेटिङ अहिले त इभेन्ट
Can
हाल्नु
he get
अनि
it
एक दुई
through?
गेम
It's come to
हाल्नु
nothing.
डिस्कर्डमा पिङ कति आइरह
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
7 करोड
नाइ उल्टो
Oh! And he should have made it for Thiago. Mateus can so cleverly bypass the press.
दुईटा हान्न थाले जनताले देख्दैर मामा त
Well seen. Saw that
अब
coming.
आरपी
That
जाने
was
हो
well
मामाहरू
played, well stopped.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So
Anjay
good
naune?
from him.
And here's Del Piero. And Del Piero!
डाउन गरिराखेको छु
Oh, extraordinary.
मामा के भन्छ के विचार छ आरपी
लभली हो क्या
डोडा हान्दा त रमाइलो हुन्छ कि तिमीलाई
दुईटा रमाइलो भएन रे खेल्नै सकेन होला
होइन होइन त्यस्तो होइन
Belletti.
मतलब आरपीमा त उ गर्नु पर्दैन
Fourth
नि त
official
डोटामा त
showing that there will
कम्पिटिटिभ
be
हुन्छ
3
अलिकति
minutes of added time. Mateus,
लभली हो
Argentina finding their passes. Xavi Alonso. And there goes the final whistle.
ल यार संयोग भयो अब
Argentina
अति भयो
looking by any
GG यार।
yardstick formidable.
चोद्यो मलाई
Truly enjoyable.
यो गेम एकचोटि जित्न दिएकोमा धन्यवाद
समीक्षामा खेलिरह
समीक्षासँग खेलिरहेको थियो अरूहरू खेल्नु के खेल्नु भन्दैछ दीक्षी भ्युहरूलाई मन परेन अरे
के मन परेन
भ्युहरूलाई अल्छी लाग्यो अरे होइन होइन ए सम्यकले नै क्लोज गर्दैछ वेल प्लेड खतरा खेल्छ यो सम्यक सेप्चेङको जस्तो चाहियो क्या मलाई स्ट्राइकर एउटा
आर्टेमिस 2
अरू के छ र खेल्नुलाई लिग इभेन्टहरू पिभिपीमा पिभिपी त के अरू के छ र दीक्षीले भने कुन कुरा गरेको माइ लिगमा जाउँ न माइ लिग होइन सरी माइ ब्याड फ्रेन्डली किन जाँदैछ म बाउलाई के हो क्विक म्याच ई फुटबल लिग पिभिपी 1200 बाट सुरु हो ल्याटिनीको के छ र तपाईले यहाँ
बार्सिलोनालाई स्केरी ट्रान्सफर अनि एन्जो फर्नान्डेज त पुरै डेस्परेट छ त
के गर्ने
रियल मेड्रिडमा आउनलाई
हो र
पुरै तारी खानेको हानै छ
हैन होला
हो
राइट फुटेड डमी रनर राइट फुटेड डमी रनर यसको क्विक फुट कस्तै ओकेजनली भेरी हाई स्ट्यान्डर्ड
डोडा खाली न हेर्दै दाइ मामासँग हेर्दौँ
किनतिर खेलौ होला
एकछिनमा म फेरि जानु छ
कहाँ
बाहिर
बाद में चाहिए ठंडी हो जाती है जोसँग खेल्छ त्यसकै स्ट्राइकर जस्तो चाहियो यार एड्रियानो र उसमा जो दिए पनि हुन्छ एड्रियानो र यो के अरे टिप्चेन्कोमा
मसँग खेल्नु न हेर्दै दाइ गेम
नयाँ भन्छ तिमीसँग खेल्यो भने हार्यो भने जिन्दगी मेरो म अनिस्टल हाल्नुपर्छ भोलिदेखि होइन भन्छ अब भोलि कि पर्सिदेखि अब हाम्रो यता लिग पनि लालिगा
प्रिमियर लिग त होइन प्रिमियर लिग
लालिगा
त
चाहिँ
गर्दैछ अझै
लिलियन थुराम हालिदिउँ फ्रान्स
यो क्रस छ कि छैन गेम प्लेसमा
मतलब क्रस प्लेटफर्म
गर्दैन
छैन यार भन्छ क्रस प्लेटफर्म
हेलो
33 ओए के हो यो 33 त फर्स्ट टाइम देख्दैछु सेकाइ खानेलाई यार
ड्रिम टिम छ कि क्या हो चाहिँ देखाउँ त फेरि कटिहाल्यो
यसको हैन ड्रिम टिम त राम्रो राम्रो कार्डहरु छ सबै
सी रोनाल्डो को त्यो मुलर हो लेफ्टको चिया
रुमिनिज
अनि यो एएमएफ
हुलित
अनि
ल प्ले सम्मेकै त होला वाट्स म्युजिक भन्ने पेपे छ लेफ्ट ब्याक त चिन्दैन राइट ब्याक थुराम जस्तो लाग्यो यो बिचको के पो थियो यसको नाम त बोनुची
कहाँबाट कहाँ
चेलिनी चेलिनी हो
कहाँ जानु पर्यो
चेलिनी बोनुची जस्तो लाग्छ
किन हो त्यस्तो नगर्नु नि यार
There is a definite sense of occasion here as both teams square up to each other with fire in their eyes. This is a day for hope, for expectation, for renewed ambition. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's down to business here.
Well, it's safe to say, Peter, we're in the presence of defensive royalty here.
And so what is it that makes Paolo Maldini so regal?
Well, I think the fact that he almost never had to make a tackle says it all. He just doesn't need to. With him, it's all about anticipation, positioning, and reading the game superbly. There's very few who were able to do that at the highest level like him.
And the shot! Just off target.
यस्तो रस खेल्दैछु यार चारवटा स्ट्राइकर त मिडमा दुईटा डिएमएफ
And we have our very first corner. Oh, there's a probing ball. Argentina are looking to go forward now. Oh, good-looking ball. Cafu makes the interception. That pass has been well intercepted. Now it's Messi. Marquez defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Del Piero. Platini. He's having a shot! Goal!
Nice shot.
Argentina! The breakthrough strike! It looked as though it'd gone too wide. He wasn't having that, though, and somehow he found the angle.
Listen, no one was expecting a shot from there. That's quite outrageous.
So the first moment of real
AFK
significance.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Gone behind for a goal kick.
Livan na bhai सुरु गेम जिताइदिँदा स्क्वाड यसकोमा अन्त 3300 उसमा के छ भने अझै दुईटै उ जस्तो लाग्यो मलाई चेलिनी पनि उ हैन के अरे बिल्डअप डिफेन्डर हैन सारांश Rayo. यसले नि होइन र भनेको डिस्टर हो
Best. And here's Del Piero.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Thuram gets over and intercepts. And the two sides separated by the game's only just the goal. Cristiano Ronaldo! It's in! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable
Messi.
It's hit the upright. Beckenbauer. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
All perfectly measured that.
Bonucci हो मलाई चेलिने कि
Promising for a
चेलिने
moment,
गर्दैछ मलाई
but it came to nothing. And he was alert to it. And that was very necessary. 5 minutes till the break. Nuno Mendes is sporting a guilty look after that. Tries a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
No, again there's no way through. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Some first half thoughts?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke,
मलाई
don't
Bonucci
fix
नै
it.
जस्तो
So I
लाग्छ
think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Argentina in control at half-time, 2-0. That gets things going for the second half.
Ai
That's gone for a throw-in. Vieira. And it's Michel Platini. That's a shade optimistic. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Platini, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Pirlo. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Look.
Now this could Rummenigge is on his real chance.
Keep us out of it.
The second half off to a spectacular start. A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
It's not an especially good pass, that. Best. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Out to the left it goes. Plays the return pass. So 2-1 now, and things have got a whole lot more enthralling here.
Yeah, this is a real psychological test now that will tell us whether one side buckles and the other kicks on.
Oh, it's come loose. And it's Michel Platini. Oh, that's a fine interception. It's just beyond his reach. Platini. Cristiano Ronaldo. Cafu. Vieira can so cleverly bypass the press. Aimed beyond Platini! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Platini clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
खेलामो छैन त स्ट्राइकरहरु नयाँ दुईटै भयो त एउटा लोपेज हाल्दिम एकचोटि लोपेजले ट्राई दिन्छ कस्तो गर्छ त्यसले डिफेन्सिभमा दुईटा डिस्टर हान्दिम हैन के गर्नु गाह्रो छ हजुर गाह्रो
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 22.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
पत्रो अग्लो छ त्यसलाई त कसरी भेट्छ ए फुलो पेज भाइ
And now a sudden chance to counter.
Argentina surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
And this is Tevez. Nice sequence of passes, this. And it's Tevez. Manchester United needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
And he's managed to get free. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Makaleli. Manchester United looking to pass their way through. Just 5 minutes left. Looking to play him in. Now it's Platini. Can he get on the end? Big chance! He has done it! Such thrill, such noise, and how this matters! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
And
ल
that's
प्ले
it.
3300 वाला
That's it for
ऱ्याङ्क
tonight's
भएर
match. So it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.
अरू के छ र इभेन्ट देख्छि त्यस्तो त मलाई थाहा नै छैन स्ट्रिम गरेको कति घण्टा भयो पिपिपी के अरे पिपी खेल्नु ल प्लेयर बी प्लेयर त गोल्डवाला होइन ब्याकु न ए ब्याकु यो तिम्रो नाम आरपी हान्ने त देख्छ अब इन्जन रोडरी फ्लड्स विथ इन्जो एन्ड रोडरी फ्लड्स विथ रियल मड्रिड मिसन कलेक्ट गरौँ है मिसन कहाँ छ पिभिपी इभेन्ट पिभिपीमा कस्तो भएको छ थाहा छ पिभिपीमा के छ एउटै त छ इटालियन क्लब्स इटालियन एसी मिलान त कुन लिनु रहेछ त राम्रै दिक्कत लरी यस्तो हुन के उल्टो भएको यो यस के छ यो त लथिनी मास्टर्स लिग भनेको कस्तो हेरि देख्छि मास्टरको लिग क्या भन्दै थियो अघि त्यही होइन मास्टर्स लिग डेभिड डिका बिहानदेखि खाना खाएको छैन यार कड्डे भाइ बिहानै आज 4-5 बजे निन्द्रा खुलेर चना चिउरा खाएको थिएँ चना भुजा खाएको थिएँ अनि त्यतिखेर खाएर सुतेको त्यहाँपछि केही खाएको छैन अनि चाहिँ खामै स्टे हाइड्रेटेड गाइज स्टे हाइड्रेटेड यो अस्ति बाहिर हिँड्दाखेरि
Well, this
किनेको
really
वाटर
is
बोतल
quite
अहिलेसम्म
uplifting. There is so much to raise the mood all around us. After all, this is when, in the face of anything, hope springs eternal, and the fans puff out their chests proudly. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice. And there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Estupinian finds himself in the starting lineup. Jim, what would you say are his most notable qualities?
Well, he's possibly the kind of player who'll come into his own in the latter stages, Peter, because others will begin to get tired, and yet this guy seems to just have the fitness to go on and on. And if it does get tight towards the end of this game, then he'll be the one that will stand out because he won't stop moving.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Del Piero! And he decides to cross it. And that should get the job done. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And here's Donatoni. He's gone for goal! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. That's the throw. Knocks it into space. That's a little off target. Platini. And he's searching through. Platini!
Power shoot. He power shoot left putty uyo गर्न थाल्नु पर्ला यार.
Platini really must be thinking what he has to
Right
do
putty
to
swipe
score
भन्दाखेरि
there.
जाँदै जाँदैन अनि.
Turns back here, probably the best option. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Now it's Osimhen. And he plays one through. And Martinez! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Martinez deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Platini. Platini will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. De Bruyne. De Bruyne really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Estupinian promptly onto that, and that is that. Zanetti. Not getting too much time on the ball here, that is good pressing. Well, anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. The defender is not giving up on this. Here's Locatelli. Looking for the run. Great ball if he can get there. There's the header! Oh, should really have made more of that.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
Engages and forces him off the ball. That's good vision. Cannavaro. Donatoni. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So your views on the first half?
Well, I think they can be very happy with the flow of the game so far. They're moving the ball around very nicely. They're creating opportunities too. They must need to find a way to add that touch of quality in front of goal, that extra clinical edge.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. And we're off again.
Milan have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. Okay, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
In with the challenge. And it's Locatelli. And this is Del Piero. And that has been clubbed away. Del Piero showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got... Goes for
Nice.
a shot! Goal! Milan! The breakthrough arrives at last! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Milan have their opener. It is a goal of... There's the shot!
ले हारेल दियो
Wonderful from
ओ
Del
ग्रम्पी
Piero.
गॉड
A finish of true class. And this is getting better and better. Beautiful, just beautiful. The joy of the moment.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
And yes, it's him again. Milan are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
के छ यार ग्रम्पी सर
Martinez
के हुँदैछ कामहरु यार सिकाउन
pitches
यार
it off him. Locatelli.
ए कट्टे भए पो
And he's
त
managed to
गोटे
get free.
म सरी यार ग्रम्पी
Ah,
जस्तो
that
लाग्दैन
pass just didn't quite work.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
नाइ भाइ नो नो नो
Rui Costa is on
नाइ भाइ
Tries a
बता
shot!
नाइ
Has fallen kindly here. Really well taken goal. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
We have got ourselves a game here.
त्यहाँ हेर
Well, they'll
डेल
just be
पिरो
praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Now the ball's gone astray. And this is Del Piero. It's a loose ball. Caught offside that time.
Milan surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
हिट
Serginho makes the interception. Vieri. Chance
Real
for a
deal.
shot!
रेल दे त भाइ
He's got a goal! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there,
No.
that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
अस्ति नम्बर मैले
Two up
Fuck
and
up.
very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow.
Why?
I think it's going to be very
did,
hard
bro?
for them to find the character to respond from that.
5 minutes to add. Del Piero. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, that's fabulous! That is a gem! An absolute gem! Pomp, panache, and passion. This a man full
मैं त
of
हारे
it
जस्तो छ
all.
बिचाराले
It was a great... And that is that. Milan can celebrate now. They have
Antazo.
exactly what they...
एक गोल जितिरहेछ भोक लागिरहेछ हौ स्ट्रिम बन्द गर्नु पर्ला
म निस्किन्छु अनि
5 मिनेट पर्ख नि त ल म भात खान्छु
भात म गइसकेपछि खानु के
कसम मैले बिहानदेखि खानै खाएको छुइनँ क्या
मैले पनि खाएन
ल ल गाइज ल ल ल ल भान्जे सु
गाइज लाइक एन्ड सब्स्क्राइब
अब भोलि पर्सि भेट्नुपर्छ भने चाहिँ लालिगामा अब लालिगामा अनि त्यहाँबाट त गेममै गेम
ओन्ली गेम
लाप्ले ल केटा हो ले देख्छु तै भन्ने सोचले इन्टरटेनमेन्ट यहाँ अब भोकले मर्न आँटिसक्यो है ल ल ल ल ल देख्ची ल भरे स्ट्रिम गर देख्चीको टर्न नाउ आई गिभ माई ब्याटन टु देख्चीलाई म पिट्टा दिन्छ अब के भन्छ त्यसले त्यो ट्याग गर्छु म अब देख्चीलाई ल केटा गुड गुड के भन्छ त्यसलाई
गुड नाइट
गुड आफ्टरनुन अब
गुड नाइट हौ अब तिमी आउँछौ त
If I
राति
don't,
आउँदैनौ नि
ए गुड नाइट
ल केटा गुड नाइट
if I don't see you
Good
again,
night.
good morning,
गुड मर्निङ
afternoon.
गुड मर्निङ जी गुड मर्निङ